friends, welcome to my channel. Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make this kind of closed 10 petaled floral motif. The things that are required for doing this pattern are a thread, and I'm going to use a silicone thread, and one shuttle. To add beauty to this pattern, I'm going to use some stone crystals. If you don't have stone crystals, you can do this pattern leaving a picot or ordinary golden beads. Before we start this pattern, you have to load 10 stone crystals onto your shuttle using a sewing needle. By doing this pattern, the new things that you're going to learn are, firstly, I'll show you how to do overlapping rings. Secondly, I'll show you how to do the joins from above as well as below. Okay, so we call this as a up join and down join method. The pattern that we are going to follow for this design is this. Let me orally explain to you how this pattern is basically done. So we will begin with loading 10 beads. Before you start the ring 1, you'll pull one bead and keep it in your hand thread. We'll be working this pattern in 10 sets. So in each set you will have 2 rings, ring 1 and ring 2. Okay, so for ring 1, this is the count you'll be following. Once you finish this, you'll close it up and go to the second ring. For second ring, after the 10 double stitches, you will join it up with ring 1 and continue with the remaining stitches. Once that is done, you will close it up and move on to set 2. So before you start the ring 1, once again you will pull one bead in your hand thread and start with this count. So after 10 double stitches, you will join it up with ring 2 and continue this. Once this is over, you will close the ring and move on to ring 2. So like this you will be doing till the 9th set. For the 10th set, in ring 1, there's a small change. What you have to do is, after adding the bead, you put 5 double stitches and then join it up with the first ring. Okay, and once again put another 10 double stitches, close it up, and then you'll finish up with a ring 2 and close it up. So this is how you will be doing this pattern. Let's get started. Take the shuttle, pull one bead, make sure the other beads are wound way back in your shuttle. Now hold the thread end, leaving an inch gap. Hold the bead in between your fingers and then wrap the thread across your fingers and start making the double stitches. So I have finished with 10 double stitches, 1 picot and 5 double stitches. Now we have to add a bead. So pull up that bead and then start putting the other stitches. Firstly, 5 double stitches, now a picot and 10 double stitches. So now I have put the stitches that are required for ring 1 of set 1. Okay, so I'm going to close it up. With this, I'm just going to do the second ring. So for the second ring, we begin with 10 double stitches. Now I have put the first set of 10 double stitches for ring 2. We have to join it up using an down join. So see how I'm doing the down join. So you'll keep the hand thread on top of the last picot of ring 1 And using this kind of shuttle which has a hook, pass the hook tip of this shuttle from below the picot, okay, and then pull the hand thread down through this picot. Make sure it's not twisted. Now you pass the shuttle from above this picot. Okay, so this is how you will do a down join. So the stitches all will be seen as normal. Okay, again you tat another 10 double stitches. So I have now completed the 10 double stitches. Let's close it up. The first set of rings are ready. Okay, now we move on to the second set of rings. Okay, so in the second set we are going to do the first ring. So again, before you start, what you have to do is pull one bead and keep it in your hand thread behind your fingers, and then bring it to the starting point. Now you start doing the stitches for the first ring. Now I've finished 10 double stitches. Now we have to join it up. This join is an ordinary up join. Okay, so you keep the picot on top of your hand thread, pass the hook and try to pull the thread above the picot, and you will pass the shuttle from below. So this is a usual join that we make. So this is called the up join method. And now again another 5 double stitches. Okay, now pull up the bead, continue with the stitches. Now I have finished the stitches that are required for ring 1 of set 2. Let me close it up and move on to the second ring of set 2. So don't leave any gap for the first double stitch. Put 10 double stitches. Now we have to join it up using a down join. Now keep the hand thread on top of the picot. Take the hook, pass it from below the picot and pull the hand thread beneath the picot. Now pass the shuttle from above the loop, okay, and then continue with another 10 double stitches. Now I have finished the stitches that are required for ring 2 of set 2. I'm going to close it up. Okay, so like this you will be doing till the 9th set. Okay, so after this you will do the third one, ring 1, ring 2, and then now you can even stop in the middle with 5 ring 1s and 4 ring 2s. Okay, so if you do like this you'll get a semicircled pattern. This is actually one of the patterns that my usual subscriber had asked me to teach. Now for this pattern I'll keep doing until the 9th pattern and get back to you with the 10th one where there's a small change. So now I have finished with 9 sets of ring 1 and ring 2. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For doing the last set, before you do the ring 1, you just pull up the last crystal that you have loaded onto your hand thread and keep it behind your fingers, and you start with these stitches. Okay, so after putting the 10th double stitch, keep the hand thread on top of the last picot of the ring 2 of set 9, and you just pull the hand thread. Okay, make sure it's not twisted, and then pass the shuttle from above the loop and join it up. Now I'm going to tat 5 double stitches. Now pull up the bead or the stone crystal and continue with another 5 double stitches. After putting these stitches, now we have to join it with the first ring. Now what you have to do is you just keep the picot on top of the hand thread and you pull up the hand thread above the picot and join it up. After joining, put the 10 double stitches. Now I have put the 10 double stitches. Let's close it up. Okay, so we have joined set 10 with the first one, and you pull the shuttle on top and you're going to tat the stitches for ring 2. Again 10 double stitches. So now I have finished with the first 10 double stitches of ring 2 of set 10. Now we have to join this with ring 1. Keep the hand thread on top of the picot and try to pull it beneath the picot, and then you pass the shuttle from above the loop and put the join. Now continue with the last set of double stitches. So I have finished with the 10 double stitches. Let me close it up. So now I have closed the ring 2 of set 10. We have almost finished. What you have to do is cut the excess thread and bring the thread to the back side and try to put 2 knots. So after putting the knots, apply some glue and stick the thread ends and trim off the excess thread. So this is how we'll be doing this pattern. So now I'm going to show you some of the combinations you can try with this pattern. You can use this pattern as an applique onto your garments, or work out in pairs and use them as earrings. Okay, so these are all the closed 10 petal flowers. Now this is the semicircle version, so you can turn it up like this and use as couture for decorating the borders of your sari. Okay, so here I have used a single thread for both the rings, ring 1 and ring 2. But for this, I've used double colors. All ring ones will be in one color and all the ring twos will be in another color. And I've added some crystals here, okay, and some golden beads just for decoration. You can even use this as a earring pattern, okay. So if you turn it up like this, you can use them as an earring. As per your need, you can tat up this pattern. Hope you found this video interesting. Thanks for watching. Happy tatting.